No, there it is. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Episode 69.
69.
Episode 69 today. I can't.
It's okay.
It's never going to work.
What? Okay.
Do you like
Episode
69 better than 96?
I think that 96 is a little bit more dignified. 69 is too common.
It's more friendly. Wait,
What does friendly mean?
which one was I talking about?
I don't know. It's the Brett Davern Show! Brought to you by Adobe Radio. In partnership with Nice Guy Digital. And recorded live. In beautiful North Hollywood, California. On today's episode, it's a twofer. Our guest today, star of the #1 movie in America, Ki-Hong Lee. You can catch him in theaters right now in Maze Runner, The Death Cure. And Wesam Keesh. He's coming out in We the People on ABC this March. It's a Shonda Rhimes joint. You're gonna love it. Also, it's Fan Request Friday, so today's playlist is brought to you by you. Now let's get to the guy who's graduated high school 3 times.
That's me.
Your new best friend. Brett Davern!
Listen up, everybody. This is our show. Thank you for listening live on Adobe Radio or subscribing on YouTube. Who gives a crap where you're subscribing? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, the show's also a podcast, so you can listen to it wherever you get those. Or maybe you're watching on YouTube or tuning in on Facebook Live a little bit later in the day. We love you no matter where you're tuning in. Also, thank you for helping spread the word about the show. I have gotten some screenshots from some of you on the old iPad here. You guys texting in. I've gotten screenshots that you are screenshotting of your phone when you are texting other people telling them about the Brett Davern Show. And that, well, guys, his heart grew 3 sizes that day. If you want to shout out a friend, shout at us or with us, you can call the show anytime, 1-888-99-IDOBI. The email for the show is bdsfans@idobi.com, or if you want to join the conversation instantly, you can put that address, bdsfans, into iMessage, where you normally put someone's phone number, then just compose your text like normal, press send, fire it off, and it winds up on this iPad in front of me. Once again, that address is bdsfans@IDOBI.com. Just like all of the people who sent in song requests for today. Mm-hmm. It's Fan Request Friday on the Brett Davern Show. And I think we're going to try to do this every Friday. So let us know what you guys want to hear musically, and we will put it on the show. All right. Lots of big show to get to today. Lots and lots of big show. This guy's in the #1 movie in America, Katie.
Holy moly.
And I am proud to say I can call him a friend of mine.
That's amazing.
I know celebrities.
You do.
Oh, I love me some Ki-Hong Lee. He's a good dude, great actor. Couldn't be happier for him. So excited to get him in studio and talk to him about all things Minho and the Maze Runner.
I love me some Wesam Keesh. Shoot.
Darn it.
I love me some Wesam. That's what I know.
Wesam's the greatest. Wesam is the greatest. His triumphant return to the Brett Davern Show. He used to be on the old podcast all the time.
Yeah.
We haven't had him in here yet.
Nope.
So his triumphant return. Well, we haven't had him in here because he's far too busy being on what is sure to become the number one TV show in the world in a few short months. Okay.
We got 2 number ones in the world. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
or in America.
Yes. Before we get to all that, though, good morning, Boy Wonder.
Good morning, Brett.
And Matadocious.
Good morning, Brett.
And Katie LeClaire.
Today is National Bubblegum Day. Brett?
Ugh. Ugh.
No bubblegum?
Ugh.
Oh.
Nobody likes bubblegum flavor. No.
It's not about the flavor. It's
You're talking about
the
like
bubble.
original like pink bubblegum.
I mean, here's what I think.
Ugh. Ugh. I gotta tell you, one time I was out of toothpaste. This was very recent. I was out of toothpaste.
Yeah.
I go stumbling into the boys' bathroom.
Oh, no.
Like, not the boys' bathroom as in like boys in bathroom and then there's a girls' bathroom, but the boys' bathroom. The boy.
Your boy.
My
the
boy. My boy. My son. I go stumbling into his bathroom. I'm like, oh, toothpaste. I grab it. Bubblegum flavor.
No, thank
what
you.
are we doing to these kids? What's going on? Nobody likes that flavor. It's disgusting. Also, it doesn't freshen your breath. What even is bubblegum flavor? Like, originally, when someone invented it, were they like, ooh, this is delicious?
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know.
Like, what is the
It's a
root
it's
of
a
bubblegum
gum
flavor?
tree. It's a gum tree.
No.
Yeah, for real.
No, you're
That's how gum
lying.
was it. All right.
What? You ended that argument quickly.
That's how gum was invented, was from a tree.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know how the flavor came about,
well,
but
that tree tastes like crap.
all right.
Here we go. Fan Request Friday. Just tweet us, people. Use the hashtag BDS Fan Request. BDS Fan Request. Hashtag BDS Fan Request. And then put a song title in. We'll put it in on Friday, maybe. This is Kryptonite by Three Doors Down.
This song makes me think of Child.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
Keep up with all things Brett Davern Show on Twitter. At Brett Davern Show, IW Radio.
It turns out that I'm out of sorts today.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say anything, but...
Wesam Keesh is starring in ABC's For the People.
For
Not
the
We the
People.
People, but For the People.
I got to admit, Katie, I think it's my fault. Because
Really?
I think right before we went, Wesam was here and he came in the studio and we were kind of kicking it and I'm showing him around. And then I said, Wesam, just double check. Because it used to be called something else.
It used to be called We the People.
Sorry, wait. There you go.
Oh, it used to be called We the People.
Oh, it used to be called We the People.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that maybe is why I was
that's
messed
probably
up. So
I feel less bad
I
now.
said,
Yeah.
I said, like, it's We the People, right? And then he said, no, For the People. But I missed that moment, and you heard me say We the People, and so I think I messed you up.
Anyway, March For the People.
For the People.
March 13th.
March 13th.
Ooh.
Woo! Right
9
before
Central.
St. Patty's Day.
ABC. Yeah, oh, really? Okay.
Well, yeah, St. Patrick's Day is the 17th.
I did not know that.
Every year.
Is that on a Friday?
I believe.
This
yeah.
year it's a Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, so there's going to be real partying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big time party.
Yeah.
Wesam, welcome to the Adobe Studios for the first time.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Oh, stop.
The
guys.
studio audience is
Um,
going crazy.
This place is really cool. I really like it.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
My God, feels like ages since we've gotten to catch up on a microphone.
Uh,
How do we do this again?
I don't know. I'll tell you what, though.
What?
Having like 6 months of job security was nice.
Isn't it nice?
Oh, yeah. Super
Oh, it
nice.
feels good, right?
This is what normal people feel like. And it's like, oh, I see what. Oh,
Routine.
there's like this weight off my shoulders.
Ah.
What's going on?
What are you trying to rub it in? What are you?
Yeah, thanks,
oh,
Wesam.
God, man.
Guys,
I mean,
this-
just kidding. Just kidding. Just joking. Dude, I was like, okay, fans of the old podcast and everything remember you
Right.
coming in all the time. And like, you know, every time we couldn't get a guest.
Yeah. Call Wesam. He's not doing it.
Give Wesam a call. He's down the street. No, but they know you and love you from that, and they haven't heard from you in a while because you've been super busy, which is the best reason to not hear from somebody.
Right.
It's a super positive thing. You guys have been shooting for a long time, I feel like.
Dude, I booked this in February 2017.
Wow.
And then we shot the pilot. And you know when you shoot a pilot, there's a lot of waiting after you shoot it.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, you get 3 weeks on it. And
Yeah.
then it's just like, wait till May.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just like, okay, we picked up. And you can't do anything else because of contracts. And then they're like, great, you're mid-season, so you'll start in August. And then we got pushed a couple more weeks.
Right.
And then it's just like, okay, now we can start. And
Right.
then because of recastings, we had to reshoot the pilot. So so it felt like...
So you started back at 1, basically.
Yeah. So it was a great, like, okay, now when we started episode 2, it was like, yes.
Yeah.
We get to really get into the show. And then...
But it looks awesome, man. The trailer's out online, right? It's on Twitter. Everybody can check it out. You've been tweeting it.
Yeah.
It looks like a great show. It how would you describe it? I mean, to me, it looks a little like sort of early Grey's Anatomy a little bit. Like you got a bunch of like young, brash people coming into their new field, which in this case it's lawyers, public defenders versus like criminal prosecutors, DAs, budding DAs, and things like that, and sort of their trials and tribulations as they go through this, whatever, the justice system and all those kinds of things in New York City, no less. Great cast, by the way, Britt Robertson, and who else? Who's the adult in the room? It was
Hope Davis.
Yes.
Ben Rappaport.
Yes.
We got. I mean, literally, our whole cast is amazing.
Yeah.
Back to what you were like, how would I describe the show?
Yeah.
It's unlike any other law show. I really mean that. Like I've ever seen. It's so fresh and young, and like the pilot episode, you follow these brand new lawyers on their first day. So it's like you're there with them, and it's very hip is not the right word. It's just different. There's like this different vibe to it. It's very like a young lawyer show. It's unlike anything else. The closest thing I could kind of put my finger on it. Have you ever seen Ally McBeal?
Yeah,
sure.
Okay, kind
Dancing
of like that.
Baby.
Yeah, kind of like that different element. There's something different about the show.
Uh-huh.
It's like that with this show.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fast paced and it's really funny.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Drama and funny.
Drama and funny, yeah.
I'm excited, man.
Thanks, man. I really
Well,
appreciate
plus
it.
everything Shonda touches turns to gold, doesn't it? So,
I hope so.
yeah.
I hope so.
Oh, it will.
We'll see.
And so you just wrapped up shooting the season.
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Literally yesterday.
Wow. Wow.
You couldn't stay away from the Brett Davern show.
I can as
I
soon
know.
as it was done.
As soon as it was done,
come on the show,
they
please.
called rap. They're like, "And that's a wrap on Wesam," and they all started clapping. And then he was like, "I gotta get to the studio.
Yeah, I gotta get my fix.
I gotta get those headphones on.
Yeah.
Let's go."
Yeah.
What was the final scene that was shot? Was it the final scene of the season, or
Oh yeah,
was it just like a big wide shot?
for me?
I don't know. Like
for-
yesterday, what was the big like finale? Can you even say? You probably can't say.
I can't say, but it's a really great turning point for my character. Who?
Really?
Yeah, it's an awesome point where it's like, okay, here we go. A step forward.
Oh.
A step forward in
Oh,
an area
okay,
maybe I'm
cool.
not too comfortable with.
I got a question for
Hey
you
now.
about
Hey
this
now.
show. I just thought of the question I really want to ask. Now I know these Shonda shows.
Oh, boy.
Okay, Grey's
Whoa.
Anatomy, How to Get Away with Murder,
Yeah.
Private Practice. What else? There's a million. Scandal. Wasn't Scandal one of them? Okay. There's a lot of sexy time in these shows.
I was going to say that
A
too.
lot of sexy time. A lot of, possibly a lot of Wesam Keesh Nipples coming up soon in the new season on
Nips.
ABC.
man.
Hashtag Quiche Nips.
Hashtag quiche nips.
Are
That sounds like a snack.
we gonna be? Are there gonna be some quiche nips?
I can't promise anything.
I can
will-
neither confirm nor deny.
I mean, from the trailer, if you watch the trailer
Uh-huh.
online, you can definitely see there is some steamy moments.
There's some steamy
It's a
quiche nips.
Shondaland show, for sure, but it's a little different from her other shows.
Oh come on! Tell me, is there some steamy scenes
Of
or
course
not?
there is.
All
From
right,
the-
good.
from the trailer, there's like, it's pretty intense.
Good.
There's quiche nips?
Steamy, fresh, hot quiche nips.
Oh boy.
Get
Right out of
your-
the oven.
Get your quiche nips.
25 cents a box.
Oh my God! My mom made
Hey,
quiche.
that's really cheap.
25 cents a box.
Hey, you get
I think she did that because I was doing like an old timey voice, like, "Hey boy, come in here, get your quiche nips, eh?"
I am
$6.99
$6.99 a bag
at
Whole
least.
Foods.
You're $15.99 at Whole Foods.
Organic too.
Yeah.
This is
Of course
these are
organic.
You are organic.
these are grass-fed quiche nips.
Oh gosh,
Oh my god.
the quiche nip stock just went way up.
Oh my god, my mom made homemade quiche nips the other night.
Delicious.
Puts a little gravy on it. Canadian style, they call it.
That's
Poutine nips.
Poutine quiche nips. What are we doing? This
we
has
have
gone completely off the
ranch
rails.
flavored. Everything's ranch flavored.
Now with even more nip. All right. This is what happens when you do impromptu segments. When your friends drop by the studio and you're like, yeah, come sit in.
Oh man, it's been a while.
All right. Fan Request Friday continues. This was, the first song, by the way, was sent in by Jeremiah. This second song was sent in on Twitter by @ChairBear61, whose name is Ashley. She wanted some MJ, so I made the song choice. Oh, this is a good
Chair
one.
Bear?
This one's not played very
Change
often,
it.
I feel like.
What is a chair?
A chair bear?
Change it.
Chair bears love quiche nips. This is Human Nature by Michael Jackson.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds.
Follow @Brett Davern Show on Instagram for behind-the-scenes pics of Brett, Katie, and their guests. Adobe Radio.
Ki Hong Lee in studio. What's up, pal?
What's up?
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in. The #1 movie in America, dude.
You were pointing to the
No,
wall.
I just had
like
to
it
put
was-
my face away from the microphone so I didn't like blow out everybody's car speakers. The #1 movie in America, dude.
Yeah,
Maze Runner: The Death Cure.
cool.
You seem real excited. Buddy,
I
that's
would-
amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Thanks.
really, really cool.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
it's not just me.
I know,
it's
but-
everybody. But
No,
yeah,
of course,
thanks.
but
Cool to be a part of
yeah,
that,
it's
though.
cool to be a
So
part of it, yeah.
cool, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the third one.
Yeah, third and final.
Oh, third and final.
That's it. No
That's
more.
it.
Close the door on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did something happen to Minho?
In the movie?
Yeah. I mean, does he make
Brett,
it?
you haven't seen it yet?
I haven't seen it
What
yet.
the crap?
No spoilers. Don't give me any spoilers. Dude, I got 2 kids, man. I don't got time to go to the
I don't know, you
movies.
gotta- I can't give anything away.
Oh, all
I
right.
can't say anything without giving anything away.
Okay.
That's how I should
All right.
put it, yeah.
All right. No spoilers.
Yeah.
All right. No spoilers. All right. Well, anyway, thanks for being here.
Not hide your mouth.
Welcome back. You came in and did the old podcast back in the day.
Yeah.
People can go find the old, but that was like a year ago.
This is the new.
There's a lot that has changed.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like the venue,
Oh yeah. We're in a new studio now. We're like profesh.
like the mics.
Yeah, mics, bro.
Got another.
Katie's in here now.
Yeah.
I got another.
Yeah.
There's a girl in here now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Wait, so you were saying that when you walked in, you and Katie might know each other
Yeah,
or
we-
have met before?
We met in passing because she was on a show called Switch Up Earth, right?
Yeah.
And I was on a show on ABC Family called 9 Lives of Chloe King.
Oh, yeah.
And we, I think, debuted at the same time.
We did.
And my show ended up getting canceled after 10
Aw.
episodes. And her show went on.
Yeah. We did meet. Oh.
At this weird event where they like launched the shows with the press. And,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was with my buddy Gray, Damon, who was on the show with me at the time.
I love Gray.
And yeah, we met in passing. I remember that.
Did
the whole day was
did
so
Katie
crazy.
brush you off and like big
No,
time you?
she was nice. She was nice.
Oh, tell me she was.
She
like-
definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Keep
I'm
going
a
with
really
that.
big deal.
There was a lot of popcorn, free popcorn there. and
Uh-huh.
She threw some at me.
Yeah, oh, really?
Yeah.
Finally, Katie, someone comes in here and tells me the real story of Katie Leclerc.
I'm
Finally.
gonna arm wrestle you so hard later. Show you who's boss.
I'm scared.
Ki Hong and I have been friends for a couple, like, years now. That movie was a while ago now. Time just flies, man. But we met on Stanford Prison.
Was that the first time we met?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like I met you in passing as well.
Really?
And
Such a small town.
it was
Through, like, Kelly or something?
I think so. It was at like
Yeah.
the awkward.
Oh,
one of
that's
the-
right.
one of the
You
awkward
came to one of the
parties.
awkward parties.
And you were so like mean to me.
Oh, I'm the worst.
You threw beer at me.
I for sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might be a you problem, Ki-Hong.
I was going to say.
Everybody just throws stuff at you.
You're 2 for 2. I actually don't like throw beer at people. What happened was you just got splashed with beer as I broke the bottle and said, "You want to go?"
Exactly. That's what happened.
Like, pointed it at you.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah.
That's more my style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were wearing a tank top.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I'm jacked, man. Come at me, bro. Beating my chest.
It was that when Jersey Shore was on as
Right,
well?
yeah.
So
Me-
you were just hanging out with Mike too much.
Mike and Ronnie and I. Me, Mike, Ronnie, Polly D, Vinny. We're all
GTL.
kicking it. Yeah, with JWoww, Snooki. Oh, can I name the whole
Wow,
cast?
you
Can you? You're
J-
close.
I think you
JWoww,
did.
Snooki, Dina,
Dina.
Mike the Situation, Vinny, Pauly D, Ronnie, and Angelique.
Wow.
What about Sammy?
And Sammy Sweetheart. Good job. Boy Wonder. There he goes.
Oh no,
All right.
who did that? That's a nice little effect. I like
Back
that.
to Ki Hong. Ki Hong, what should we talk about? Okay. There's so much to talk about with you that I have to like get my brain around what we want to go to first. Let's do Maze Runner. Let's do Maze Runner up front.
Sure.
Since it's the #1 movie in America, air horn.
Nice.
Here's my first question for you about Maze Runner: The Death Cure. What does Dylan smell like?
Oh, you know what? He always smells like the deodorant that he uses. So whenever I smell, I think about him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You do? Like, you're out there, like, at the mall or something, you catch a whiff of the same deodorant, and you're like, Dylan O'Brien?
I was literally, I kid you not, I was in a hotel in Korea one time for work. I was working on a movie out there, and a hotel bathroom smelled like Dylan's deodorant for whatever reason. And every time I would go into the bathroom, I'd be like, Dylan? Was he here? It's weird because smell is like such a strong sense tied to memory.
Sure.
So then I would just think about all the times that like I was hanging out with him, and it was just an odd
That's
time.
funny.
Yeah.
Every time you go in there,
Yeah.
Dylan,
Exactly.
are you there? That's pretty funny. I wonder what kind of deodorant it is. We should find
I
out.
actually recently bought a deodorant that actually smells very similar.
Similar
For that
to it?
purpose?
Oh.
Yes.
That was on accident, but it was perfect.
It works. It works good. We're getting a lot of questions about Maze Runner from people out there. We asked people to send in questions. A lot of the questions are sort of just like the general, like, what's it like to work on that set?
Right.
I imagine that there's a lot of running and that there's a lot of sweating.
Mm-hmm.
And what else can you tell us about working on the set of Maze Runner? I mean, it's a big cast. It's quite an ensemble.
Yeah.
A lot of young dudes and dudettes. Is there some pranks going on? What kind of set is it?
I guess it depends on who's working that day. If I'm by myself, nothing happens. But if I'm with the other cast, it usually just ends up just being a big hangout with everyone, just because we get along pretty well.
Yeah.
Ever since the first movie,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, there's a lot of jokes in between takes. Just
There's
people
some-
just clowning on each other.
Is there some pranks?
Not pranks per se.
Yeah, inside jokes.
We really didn't really have much pranksters.
No.
How long do you guys film for? For like each.
Every movie has been like 3-4 months at
Okay.
whatever location, and we for the third one we shot it in South Africa, Cape Town, South Africa.
Oh, wow.
Have you guys ever been?
No.
It's a beautiful place.
They shoot a lot down there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were shooting. I think the new Lara Croft movie, Tomb Raider. Right?
Yep, Tomb Raider. Yep.
They were filming that when we were out there, and it's actually pretty crazy. One of the actors, Walton Goggins, he was working on both our movie and that movie at the same time.
Wow!
So like when he had a day off from that movie, he would come work on ours and flip it. It was pretty crazy.
Crazy, yeah. That's nuts.
Yeah.
What else? A lot of CGI.
Oh yeah, plenty of blue or green screens for the special effects.
Do you like acting to a tennis ball?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you have to nowadays. You know, with like how much the technology has gotten better and it's improved. Like it's amazing what they can do with a tennis ball. You know what I mean? You act across a tennis ball and it's like it's a big villain or like a big like what we call grievers in our movie. It's like this crazy creatures that they made in the lab or whatever, and it's literally a tennis ball on the day. And hey, it's just the things it can do now,
Yeah, you just got to go for it.
Yeah,
totally. So you already kind of answered it when we started talking about it, but this is the end, huh?
This is it. Yeah.
Unless they write more books or something.
I know James Dashner, the author of the book, wrote a prequel, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh.
You know, no one's told me anything. So.
Might have to cast a young Minho.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well,
yeah.
You're like, all right, I'll do it too. All right, let's take a break and more fan questions because people have been texting in actually as we've been talking, so we'll get into that. Also, I messed up her name. It's Angelina, not Angelique. My bad, but thank you, 928, for correcting me. Jeremiah sent this one in too. 2 Jeremiah song requests today. So you guys got to get on it for next Friday. This is Black by Pearl Jam. Thank you, Jeremiah.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
Adobe Radio. Did you know you can watch The Brett Davern Show on YouTube? Yeah, you can. Go to youtube.com/Brett Davern Show.
Oh, man. Reminiscing. So, I was saying, we were talking during the break, so Ki-Hong and I met doing a movie called Stanford Prison Experiment. You can find it. It's out there, available everywhere. I think it's on Netflix.
Netflix, yeah.
The Stanford Prison Experiment. Fun movie. Turned out really well. I'm really proud of it.
The movie's not exactly fun.
Yeah. Well, I meant for us, fun movie to work on, is what I meant. Movie's kind of intense, actually.
Yeah, it's really...
Yeah, but I'm really proud of it. I think it came out really well, and it was a really great cast, and... 16 dudes, 18 dudes in the movie, something like that. And it's really been fun. We shot it, we were just figuring out during the break that we shot it like 3.5 years ago. And it went to Sundance and everything. But it's been really cool to like see what everyone's been doing after that, because like Ty Sheridan's in the movie and now he's, Cyclops in the newest X-Men movies, and he's also going to be in Ready Player One, the big Spielberg movie. Ki-Hong, is in the #1 movie in America. Let me say it again. So
I love that.
Crushing
I love
it.
that music cue.
Also, oh my gosh. Names are Ezra Miller, who's now the Flash. In Justice League and all that. So it's been Thomas Mann. It's just cool to like be in that thing and then now watch everybody go out and do all these amazing, really cool things. It's really fun. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm hosting a morning radio show. No. Anyway, that was fun though. We had a good time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. It was really fun. It was, the movies, I don't know if you've seen the movie. The movie is intense.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Dark. And
Stanford.
It's intense.
Yeah.
And the set was not like that at all, which goes to show you, like, how great. So we have some great actors in the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
It was the total opposite of what you would expect the set would be.
Like
for
when the
that.
cameras weren't rolling.
It was like a comedy. It was like we're filming a comedy. It was
Yeah.
it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I guess sometimes you need that sort of opposite reaction to kind of make yourself feel better and okay and safe about filming such a dark subject like that.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think that's maybe psychologically that's what's going on.
I think you got a point there. I think that like if we all would have been so serious the whole time, then one, we wouldn't have had like the camaraderie to like trust each other during like the real physical scenes, you know, because it's an indie movie and so you're doing a lot of your own stunts and stuff and like you know, like those, there's not very many like fight scenes or anything, but there's a couple of like physical moments. And I think when you're being fun with each other and having fun and being friends in between time, then you're like able to trust that person. Like, oh, he's supposed to shove me, but he's not going to kill me. So that's good, I think. I don't know. Yeah?
Yeah, no, for sure.
All right.
For sure.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I just love it. I can't believe that was 3.5 years ago. That's
Yeah. Time
wow.
flies, man.
Time flies, dude. What else were we talking about? Oh, so we were talking about how it's a song request Friday here on the show. And,
it's only on Fridays.
well, just
not for
this is
you.
the
You
first
can
one.
anytime.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, guests can send in. We usually try to have the guests send in songs that they want to listen to, just if they want to or whatever. We always put it in the email that goes out to the guests. But this is our first one Friday doing it like with the listeners requesting songs. But during the break, Ki-hong was like, "Oh, I would have sent in my song request, but I didn't. I didn't know how loosey goosey you guys were." And what was the song you would have played?
It's Mask Off by Future.
You say that so intensely.
And apparently it's got some profanity in it.
It's a pretty
It's a fire.
it's a pretty explicit song.
Is it?
I didn't know how family friendly you guys were, so I didn't want to risk because I was doing press for Maze Runner in Korea like maybe 2 weeks ago. And I was doing a radio show, like one of the most popular radio shows in Korea. And you can send a song in.
Yeah.
And I requested that song, Mask Off by Future. And they were like, I got an email right away. They said, this is a really explicit song. We can't put this on the radio. And I was like, okay. And then so I ended up requesting that one song by Justin Timberlake in the Trolls movie.
Oh yeah.
I got a feeling.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah.
No.
That's what it is. That's what
I
it is.
got this feeling.
Yeah.
It's in my phone.
Yeah, there you go.
It goes electric, baby.
I'm just going to say, a couple weeks ago on the show, we
All
introduced
through my
Brett
city.
to,
all through my song.
yep,
I'm sorry you have to deal with this guy.
every day.
I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that little sun in my feet, got that in the rocket.
Ooh!
Maybe I
BTS?
Maybe I should have.
Mic drop? That's what.
Oh yeah, we played some K-pop a couple weeks ago on the show, and this band group, whatever you call them, BTS, and they've got a whole army.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with them, but I've heard about them.
Oh my gosh, they're like blowing
pretty
up,
fun, actually.
blowing up the internet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we like just mentioned them on the show, and a whole army came after
Yeah.
us. It was
Grumpy old
crazy.
man Brett, like, actually liked it.
I
which
loved it.
Was great.
I loved it. We wanted to play them on the air, and Katie started playing it, and like we were listening to the song, and it was all like in English, and like sounded like anything you'd hear on the radio, and I was like,
Well,
this
it was
doesn't
Designer.
sound like a.
It was featuring Designer. I picked the wrong one.
Well,
it's all
I was
good.
gonna get there, but the point was,
sorry.
I was like listening. I was like, we were playing it on the show, and I was like, this doesn't sound like a K-pop like band, like a foreign band. Like they're all. This doesn't sound like that at
They
all.
do have
and then
lyrics
Katie
in
was like,
English.
"Oh, I'm playing like the remixed like American version," and I was like, "This will not stand.
She was
I
trying-
want to hear the original Korean version."
She's trying to ease you in because she knows.
That's what I said.
Whatever.
She
No,
knows. Look at how you're reacting right now.
listen.
This is exactly.
I'm
the
angry.
reason
I'm
why.
fired up. Like, I'm the kind of guy that, like, when I experience something for the first time, I want it how it was intended originally.
Sure,
you
you're
know?
purist. Okay.
Yeah, I
All right.
want like the most legit. Like, you know, when I eat sushi, like I want like legit sushi. You know what I mean? Like I don't want that like Philadelphia roll. You know what I'm saying? Get that cream cheese out of here. No?
We're not eating a bagel.
Yeah, exactly.
What are we doing?
Yeah. right?
Exactly.
Are you that way? Do you go after, like, if you're going to experience something for the first time, you want it, like, authentic?
Yeah, I mean, I don't get angry like you. Well, I sometimes do, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, authentic is the way to go in general, I guess.
Angry like me. Oh, man.
What do you get angry about?
Oh, man, there's so much. I'm always angry.
What's your biggest pet peeve? Do you ever just go off on something?
My biggest pet peeve? There's so many. I just can't even...
You seem like a really angry person. Is what
I'm so mad right now. No, you know what's kind of sad actually is like, I don't know who you guys follow on Twitter, but I follow a lot of like news outlets on Twitter and things like that. And every day, you check Twitter, and just one depressing thing after another.
Yeah.
And some of that stuff really, really makes me angry, and just the injustice of the world. And,
It's awful.
yeah, and I think and sometimes I just feel so powerless to do anything.
But it's a catch-22. It's an endless circle of like, man, this stuff really kind of puts me into like a funk when I see it all the time. Maybe I shouldn't look anymore. Oh, but then if I don't look anymore, then I'm not educated on what's going on out there. So it's like this vicious cycle of like, I don't know what to do. Like, I, on one hand, need to preserve myself by not looking, but on the other hand, then I am not aware of what's happening out there. I don't know. It's
relax, man. Relax.
I'm getting all worked up.
It's just a fine balance, I think.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes like I look at it too much, and I'm just like, oh, I got to take a break. I just can't handle this. You know.
You know, there's a great. We used to have a regular segment on the show, and we might be able to get that going again. But he's been busy lately. But there's a great Instagram account called @TanksGoodNews, and it's this guy, and all he posts are positive news stories.
Oh, that's cool.
It's great. You should check it out.
do you know like Tank Sinatra on Instagram?
It's like, he's
the
like
meme guy?
he's like a meme guy, like a real a big like Instagrammer. But he started a separate account off of his original account, and it's just good news stories.
Okay.
I'll hook you up. It's good. It's good stuff. It makes you feel better.
You're gonna hook me up.
No,
We'll hit that button.
I'll
We'll
hit the
that
button
follow
for
button.
you. I'll hit
Oh,
follow
yeah.
for you.
Okay.
No, yeah, I'm gonna hook you up with Tank. Yeah,
Sure. All right. Cool.
yeah, you and Tank.
All right.
Ki Hong and Tank. That sounds like
good.
an '80s buddy cop sitcom. Ki Hong and Tank.
Let's reboot it.
Let's make it in general, I think. Ki Hong, before we move on to the final thing that we do with all of our guests with you, what is coming up next for Ki Hong Lee?
Oh, I'm working on writing and creating a webcomic with a couple of my friends. Excited about that just because...
You're creating it from scratch, or is it based off something that already existed?
Just off the dome.
Wow.
It's cool because, like, as actors, I'm sure you guys know, we're just sort of freelancers. We just go into a project and we just, help the director create what he or she has in his mind, in their mind, and we follow a script. And this is like the one time that I get to like actually write something, and create a character, and create other characters to form a storyline and talk about and tell a story that I want to tell with a couple of my friends. So it's.
Do you draw? Are you going to be doing the artwork?
I dabble.
Really?
But no, we're gonna get someone for that.
But do you though? Are you an artistic fella?
Like I said, I dabble.
Okay.
As in like draw a lot of hearts and stick figures and stuff. But we'll leave that to the professionals.
All right. Is this subject-wise? Is it like a superhero thing, or what's going on?
It's like a sci-fi time traveling adventure love story.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Cool. It's cool.
We got to come back on with those friends and talk about that when that all
I love
happens.
to, man.
Yeah.
It's cool because like they're gonna draw the character in my likeness.
I love that.
So yeah. I think
Well, you probably have like.
cool.
Do you have action figures for Maze Runner?
No,
Oh, come on. There's
Yeah.
got to be action figures out there somewhere.
maybe fan made, but I haven't. Oh, you know what? As crazy as it sounds, some fan gifted me a doll that she made of Minho from the Maze Runner.
Really?
It was insane, and it was great. It wasn't creepy or anything like that. It was like really good.
Oh, that's cool.
Is it like an action figure kind of, or is it
Nope,
like
it's like this big,
like 2 feet? He's holding his hands 2 feet
and
apart.
it was in like a case. She gave it to me. In like
Really? Like a display case?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's wild.
Oh, that's really cool.
Some of these fans, they're so creative and so talented. I'm like, I hope you do something with
None
this
of the,
talent.
none of the Brett Davern Show fans ever send me a doll of myself.
Yo,
I have a doll of
you
myself.
don't.
Come on, Jeremiah, step your game up.
I was crocheted a doll.
If I don't get a doll from Jeremiah, I'm going to be upset.
Well, we did play both of his songs, right?
Yeah. Come on, Jeremiah,
We
get
didn't
on
even
it.
interrupt it either.
I want a Brett Davern show doll. Little headphones, you know?
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. And then he could decide to go beard or not beard. You know, because I've done half the show with no beard now. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if the doll will leave the butter on the counter.
Oh, yeah. Ki-hong, let's get your opinion on that. This show's going to go a little long. I don't care. Ki-hong. Butter. Real butter. Salted real butter, like a stick of butter. If you have it at your house, which I'm sure you do you leave it on when you're not using it? Do you keep it in the refrigerator or do you leave it out on the counter like in a butter dish?
Well, I'm not fancy like some of y'all, so I don't have a butter dish.
Okay.
So I put it in the fridge.
All right. Fair enough.
Oh, you leave it out, huh? You have a fancy butter dish.
Yeah.
This guy, man.
This guy.
Fancy butter dish. I like the idea that
You went
it's
out
like
and
real highfalutin.
No, you went out to
Yeah.
Crate and Barrel and got. Can I please specifically ask for? Where are your butter dishes at, ma'am?
Lifestyles of the rich and famous. We're here with Brett Davern. He's got a butter dish.
It's like 30-karat gold.
Dude, I live in Woodland Hills, not Calabasas, okay? I'm Calabasas adjacent, all right?
I don't even know what that means, but you have a butter dish and I don't. So who's really winning?
Well, guess what? Instead of getting a doll in the mail, I'm going to send you a butter dish with Minho's face on it.
Thank you.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, people are upset that I'm mentioning Jeremiah on the show. I just got texted from the 928. Why are you just mentioning Jeremiah? Start mentioning me.
Oh.
Okay. Here we go. Ki-hong. Final thing to do with you. I have 2 note cards,
Wow.
one in each hand. One's orange, one's
Time flies.
purple.
Okay.
Now, we might have done this on the old show, but some of the questions have changed since then, so we're just going to do it again.
The menu options have changed.
That's
So
right.
this is
I'm going to put them
prompt.
behind my back, and you tell me right or left, and that
Left, 'cause
determines
I'm
which.
left-handed.
Yeah?
You're
Okay.
left-handed?
Yeah.
7 questions.
I'm kind of ambidextrous, actually. I play basketball with my right hand.
You're kind
I
of
bowl.
ambidextrous?
When I go bowling, I can use both. I'm very flexible.
What, you write with your left hand, though?
I do.
What a weirdo.
Yeah.
All right.
It's kind of impressive.
Don't make
you.
me start yelling again.
I use both sides of my brain.
That's right.
I'm not a one-half kind of guy. I'm a holistic point of view.
Question number 1. What is your most used emoji?
Oh, like one of the smiling ones, like with the teeth, you know?
With teeth. Oh.
Yeah.
Get specific.
The one with the smiling one with the teeth.
Like
more
teeth
specific
out?
can you get?
You said one of the smiling ones.
Because there's a lot of smiling ones.
Exactly. So you just go with the actual smiley.
With the teeth, showing the teeth.
All right.
Mouth open teeth or
Yeah,
Tahoe
like
teeth?
that. Yeah.
Tahoe teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. She knows what she's talking. She knows what.
Ki-hong and
She
I,
knows
we're
what
on the
I'm
same,
talking
we're on the
about,
same
man.
wave.
That's why we keep Katie around. She knows what's up. Number 2. Did you ever have an AOL Instant Messenger? And if so, what was your screen name?
Ooh, I did. I can't say it on the air though.
Why?
Because
That
Yeah, you
AOL
can.
doesn't
Say
exist
it.
anymore.
I can't say it.
Why? Are you still using it for something?
It's still like my email and stuff.
Really? Yeah. That was so long ago. All right.
Wait, you have an AOL email?
No. Oh,
Just-
actually,
You're just using the name
Yeah,
and then
that
like at
yeah,
whatever
whatever.
else.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Is it inappropriate or is it appropriate?
It's very appropriate. It's just I can't.
No. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Big baller playa at gmail.com.
21.
I was not creative. I was not that creative when I was younger.
There's definitely a number in it, though.
Underscore. You know you get real desperate if you have to use an underscore.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Oh man, all the options are taken. Underscore it.
Number 3, who's your celebrity crush? Other than Dylan O'Brien.
My celebrity crush. Oh, you're talking about like. Okay.
Who you crushing on?
Okay. There's always like this Korean actress / singer that I have always crushing on, but you guys probably don't know who she is.
What's
Try
her name?
me.
Hyori Lee.
Of course. Absolutely.
Sure.
I don't know. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember when we played that game on Stanford where you like say 1, 2, 3 and then you say a word?
Yeah.
You want to try it?
No.
Okay.
We're probably not gonna.
Did we play that on
Do it.
Stanford though? Because Katie and I we played it on this show before, but I was trying to figure out what set I started doing that on. Was it Stanford?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it was Stanford. Yeah.
We have some Wildcats and that. Well, you want to go 1, 2, 3 and say what?
Remember, you just like say a random word, see if you can say the same word at the
We
same
have to
time.
pick like a subject.
No, you don't pick a subject.
All right,
That's the
fine,
whole
let's
point.
try. Okay.
All right.
Is it 1, 2, 3 and then you say it?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
all
and
right.
it's just one word,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Butter. Oh.
Blue butter?
Blue butter.
Blue butter.
Oh, that's
What's
hard.
the middle?
I don't know.
Oh, I know it.
You know it?
Boy Wonder knows the. Now you two should do the middle.
That would be
See, now you're supposed to do 1, 2, 3, and then you do the middle of the word.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
Remember?
Maybe.
Oh, you
I
guys
went to
wanna
a brand
try?
too.
You guys want to try?
Oh, you went to a
Well, I
brand? Go
mean,
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be.
Well, you
Try
guys
it.
just talked
Okay.
about it.
All right.
Okay.
This is sort of cheating.
1, 2, 3. Bonnet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but you kind of
kinda,
talked about
yeah.
it before. That was
Alright,
cheating.
But that was nice.
No, but that's where my brain went.
Number 4.
Anyway.
Ki-hong, number 4. Finish this sentence. Something I need to improve upon is.
Oh, it's a lot.
Mm.
But if I had to pick one,
Mm-hmm.
I guess patience.
Yeah, you seem real wound up.
My patience has been tested lately
All right.
a lot.
Really?
I also
By Twitter?
just about life in general and about everything. I just feel like sometimes like you're always, especially in LA,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when you're always trying to compare yourself to other people and like people are always talking like, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. What are you up to?
Right,
What are
right.
you doing? And they're always trying to like size you up and things like that. And it's always just about, you know, just focus on yourself and stay in your lane. Just do what you got to do. Take care of yourself first
Yeah.
and what you have to do, and not stop worrying about what other people are doing.
Yeah.
Just be patient with yourself.
Gotcha.
Put the oxygen mask on yourself before helping others.
I like that. It's like, you know, that safety video on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You put the mask on yourself before you help the
Mm-hmm.
little ones. That's what they say according to the video. I don't know if it's true or not. But
I always think-
I've never been in that
I
situation.
gotta be honest. Every time they say that, I'm always like, what? What kind of jerk doesn't put the mask on the kid first?
It's because if you pass out, then you won't be any help to the kid anyway.
Bro, I'm so
Katie
tough.
knows what's up.
I'm so tough that I could
You can ask her
whoop-ah!
anything.
I just like, no, quickly, I just like, whoop-ah! It's on the kid, then it's on me. I'm so tough that I'm like, I got it.
You're like, I'll hold my breath.
Yeah, hold your breath for 3 seconds. It takes 2 seconds to put it on the kid. Whatever. I got it. You're both just staring at me. Okay. Number 5, Ki-hong. What is your spirit animal?
My spirit animal would be a Tasmanian devil
I like that.
because I'm wild. You can tell from the way I am right now. I'm wilding out.
I'm kind of afraid of you.
Do you prefer wearing boxers, boxer briefs, tidy whities, or going commando?
Jeez. There's a lot of options. Boxers, briefs, commando. What was the other one? It was like
Boxers. Do you prefer wearing boxers, boxer briefs, tidy whities, or
tidy
going
whities.
commando?
I like them all, man.
Remember the tidy whities on Stanford? Oh yeah.
Ooh,
About a month,
I did not-
a month of tidy whities.
I did not like those.
No, that was not good
I
times.
did not like those.
Not fun.
It's not comfortable. I like boxers or boxer briefs, but it's kind of weird that you're asking me what.
Which do you prefer if you had to pick one?
If you're putting me on the spot,
I'm putting a gun to your head.
boxers.
Really?
No boxer briefs.
Boxers.
I'm dead. You shot me already.
All right. Without looking, do you know what color you're wearing today?
Wait, on my shirt?
No.
Underwear?
Yes.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Probably black or blue or something like that.
Which do you think Dylan prefers, boxers or boxer briefs, or tidy whities, or going commando?
I can't speak for him, but if I had to guess, boxers probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Boxers seem so old school to me. It's a
What do
lot
you-
of
what do
it's
you-
a lot of
what-
fabric in there.
What do you like?
Boxer briefs.
Wait, hold on. Let me just get on the same.
Regular
page.
boxers are too much fabric. Regular boxers
briefs
are like
the ones that like hug you, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, so you like that-
more like a bike short type
you want,
of
you want the 100%
look.
cotton or 50-50 polyester?
Dude, I go straight up Adidas Performance Blend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Climate cool?
Yeah, Climate Cool.
Okay.
Adidas. Oh, up high.
Okay, all right.
Come on.
I don't like those, but you know.
What? Listen, I went to the showroom.
Dude, I get it. No, I get it. No, I like it too. Especially when you're working out, it's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you're like cycling or something, it keeps you.
Listen,
it keeps you climate cool.
I figured out the best type of boxer to wear: Adidas, Climate Cool, black, boxer brief. I bought 1 million of them, and it's the same every day. Don't have to think about it.
Oh, okay.
Boom, boom, black, boom, done.
You really get that decision fatigue.
That's it.
Yeah,
I take
Decision
one,
fatigue,
I take
I like
one thing
that.
off my plate.
that's good, man. That's good. That's how you win at life.
Win at life.
That's how he's on time all the time.
Question number 7.
Punctual.
Question number 7. I've asked you this before on the show because I've been asking this question for a long time, but I'm going to ask it again. Because your answer to this question tells me everything I need to know about you, and will tell the audience everything they need to know about you. It's the most important question of them all. Ki-Hong Lee. Minho. Is it Minho? Minho?
Who knows, man?
All right. Well, you kind of said Minho,
It's,
and then it made me
pronounced
self-conscious
in
that I was saying
Korean,
it
it's called
wrong.
Minho.
Minho.
Minho like that.
Minho.
But when you say it, you kind of butcher it, so just call it Minho.
Well, I just like Americanize the crap out of it,
everyone
probably.
does.
Yeah.
And it's like it. Anyway, I can get into a whole rant about this.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
what's the question, bro?
Minho. I do the same thing with everything. I'm like Spanish. I'm like, como se llama?
Oh my god.
You know,
You're
it's
so
like
white.
real bad. you know. I'll get a burrito. You know.
You're not even from
Minho.
California.
Anyway,
Oh god, you aren't.
no, I'm not.
Ugh.
That's all right. Katie basically lived here her whole life, but claims to be a Texan, so it's a long
okay.
story. All right. Anyway, most important question: Ki-Hong, Minho, whatever. One of the stars of the #1 movie in America.
I love it.
#1 movie in America. Everybody, if you haven't seen Maze Runner, go out and see it. I highly recommend it, even though I haven't seen it yet. But I have 2 kids, so get off my back. Ki-Hong,
What's the question?
what is your favorite fruit?
Oh god. My favorite fruit, actually, is a nice tangerine.
That's a wrap, everybody.
Wow.
On another edition of the Brett Davern Show. By the way,
We're gonna wrap on that.
I'm
Tangerine.
fancy. I'm fancy for having a butter dish, and you come in here with tangerine.
Oh, tangerine's a great answer.
Small
Well,
orange.
la-di-da, Mr. #1 movie in America. Oh, I eat tangerines. My name's Ki-Hong. You know what I love?
Minho.
A tangerine.
How much more of this you gonna do before we get booted off the air?
A lot, because I'm wondering right now if a clementine is the same thing as a tangerine.
It is.
Ooh, is it?
Yeah.
Then what's a mandarin? Orange. Because mandarins are small too.
Uh-oh.
Controversy.
We need to...
Brett Davern
we need
Show
to look this up.
controversy.
Actually, I'm very curious as to know what the answer is.
And what is a halo? Is that a clementine or is that a tangerine?
No, a halo's
It's a brand, for sure. But like, what are they? Clementine.
I thought it was a clementine. Here's the real question. Which makes him seem fancier? If I say, what's your favorite fruit? If he says clementine or tangerine?
Clementine.
Like, with 100%, like, for sure, clementine.
Oh, I wish the world could see. I wish the world could have seen that literally through my eyes. 'Cause I'm looking. You're both right here. And you
They can.
both
If Boy
just-
Wonder cuts to that
You
camera.
both just heard clementine. You're like, clementine, you idiot. It was like,
Keo and I have been on the same wave the entire
yeah,
show.
we haven't.
oh, it's great. All right. Where was I? I don't even care anymore. Say goodbye, producer Katie.
Goodbye. Happy
Katie's
weekend.
on Twitter. You can find her. Just type her name in. It's Katlec.
No, you did it last time.
Katie.
Yes.
LECLERC. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at BDav. There's 2 V's at the end of that. You can follow the show on any social media at Brett Davern Show, or go to idobi.com for archived episodes, photos, and much, much more. Today's guest, Ki-Hong Lee,
Thanks, Stan.
star of the #1 movie in America, Maze Runner,
Best noise ever.
The Death
really is.
Cure, out in theaters now. Go check it out. It's at a theater near you. He can be found on.
Bring some tangerines, or if you're fancy, bring some clementines.
He can be found on all social media at Ki-Hong Lee, KIHONGLEE. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Consistent with Twitter and Instagram, both same name?
Let's make it easy.
Attaboy. All right. So, once again, for Ki Hong and Katie and Wesam, who, by the way, can be found on all social media at Wesam Keesh. I believe that's correct. I hope that's correct. Whatever. Search his name. You'll find him. And Boy Wonder, I'm Brett, and I'm reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. That was our show. Good night. Chloe, Grace, Moretz.
Wait. Do you guys have a thing about...
That's all for the Brett Davern Show this week, but fear not. Brett and Katie will be back live Monday morning on Adobe Radio, starting at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.